shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. And the balls will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Vanderbilt's offense will get first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Evans. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. What do you...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Evans. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So So here is the Tennessee offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Looking for room. It's Lewis. Got the first down and more. It's a seam wide open. Pass to Tenn. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them hit. To the air on second down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. He's got it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Using his legs, it's Lewis. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Staley. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes.
touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. And some room to work. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the single running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Finds some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Doors. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Gonna swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
He wants to throw it. Touchdown ball! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big field. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it, Reese.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Evans. The screen, and watch out. Game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Touchdown, Commodores! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, Get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Staley. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Bennett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Volunteers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Tennessee. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lions. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive.
Wide open on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Staley. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Gets it out quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to throw again. unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown ball! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Evans. Caught in the backfield, it's Worthy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without... The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he added the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Handoff to the single back. Creates a little room. Turning it on! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Snap in the shotgun. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Worthy. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. The Commodores just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Vols can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Matthews. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Volunteers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making checks. Snap from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tennessee! They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Evans. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And it's another first and 10 play. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his answer was against that blitz. He saw man coverage on the back end of that and immediately knew where he had to go with the ball.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got room on the return. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Evans. He'll try to do it himself. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Jefferson. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Vanderbilt, 27.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking downfield, it's Evans. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build.
He's got it, 1st down and more. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. 1st down here for the offense. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it.